Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks, bringing you your daily Tesla report for Tuesday, April 15th, 2025. Let's take a look at the charts. I am going to start with this one, daily chart, and this shows our ceiling of resistance in the 289.95 to 290.55 region, combination horizontal channel top and trend-defining descending one-third speed line. It basically takes into account that December high against the low from last week. 1/3 of the way back up in the time frame of that low would take you to your 33% pullback right here, and you draw a trend line from the high to the 33% pullback point in the time frame in which the low is made, and you have yourself a speed line. Trend defining element that, if settled above, would indicate the descending 2/3 speed line at 389.39, and I'm guessing that would be about a 3 to 5 week move. And we also have 290.55 horizontal channel top. So everything comes together here, and whether we can expect it, say, today or over the next couple of days or not, has a lot to say about whether we take out 269.56. Just a simple trend line off the highs. 269.56 can contain intraday highs, well suited for day traders, aggressive day traders, and below which we can fall to 237.34 today. That is a downside 5/8 Fibonacci from the move low a little over a week ago to the recent high from last Wednesday. 237.34 can contain intraday selling pressures. Now, we've got these levels still kind of set up for high volatility, which I think can reemerge at any time. But volatility has contracted a bit. And really what I want to say is if we close today below 237.34, the 201.89 descending channel bottom likely within several days. There is obviously the possibility that with some bearish news that we break or open below 237.34 and then possibly test 201.89 intraday, but that is not likely. That is a big move, and I'm not expecting that. If we close below 237.34, then yes, 201.89 likely within 2 to 3 to 5 days, where we can place a daily low, and if settled below in the coming week or so, would then set up our longer term objective. Actually, I don't think I got to that. I'm going to go back to that in a minute. Our longer term objective in the 155.86 to 161.97 area, likely within a week or two of closing below that 201.89 level. Let me go back to the opening chart here and just mention that holding below 289.95 to 290.55 maintains a 3 to 5 week sell signal or a weakness. We're not really in the midst of a sell signal per se, but this is a ceiling of resistance that can, if tested, contain buying through the month of May, and below which I see the market likely to continue eroding back to 161.97. It would be a settlement above 290.55 that would indicate just the opposite, 3 to 5 week rally to 389.39. But we are below 289.95 to 290.55, and the emphasis remains negative. Breaking 237.34 today. Well, let's go with, once again, closing below 237.34 sets up 201.89 within 3 to 5 days, where we can place a daily low. And if we close below 201.89, our 3 to 5 week objective at 161.97, 3 to 5 week objective at 161.97 below 289.95 is then likely within a week, 2 at the most. In fact, I think this could be a 3 to 5 day a sell-off if we close below 201.89. I do want to mention that the 155.86 to 161.97 area, this is a weekly chart. This is the 5-year channel bottom. This is 155.86 to 161.97, well suited to contain quarterly, possibly annual lows. This is a solid zone to cover any short positions you may have and to consider reversing and going long, as this could be a good low through the rest of the year. Holding below 289.95 to 290.55, big picture 3 to 5 week swing traders, I see no good reason to be long Tesla unless we close above 290.55, and then you do not want to be short. You want to reverse, go long up to 389.33 as a 3 to 5 week target. I think I've said it all. Please click like, share, subscribe. Check out wickedstocks.com. Take advantage of our 5-day free trial. You'll see 2 stock picks this week that'll be coming out today, Tuesday. I always record these the day before, of course. After the markets close, I record for the next day. 2 stock picks last week. Going by memory here, I do wind up forgetting. They are blank right now. I can't think of them. But they're there. They're relevant, and they're there for you to see for free. And then you'll have 2 this week: daily triple Q, daily SPY analysis, weekly Apple stock analysis. Apple has been very active, and we've been calling it pretty well here for the last, 6 or 9 months. Anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. Please click like, share, subscribe. I will be back tomorrow, of course, with Wednesday's Tesla. You have a great day.